What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video I will show you several news and first of all I will show you how messy this situation is inside the broker dealers. On top of that I will show you some improvements from SEC that might also be related to our story. Then I will show you another evidence that our Rubinstein should be in jail right now. And at the end of this video I will show you a new evidence of improvement of intrinsic value of NextBridge hydrocarbon shares. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, I want to kindly ask you to just hit the like button. It takes you less than split of a second, but each and every video takes me more than 4 hours of daily hard work, and that is why I just want to do this exchange, split of a second of your time for my 4 hours of work. So just hit the like button. And guys, let's start with the news. Paul T wrote this tweet 13 hours ago. And he refers to the tweet that was written by Daniel Spears. And Daniel wrote, per Schwab, we are unable to confirm or guarantee future share status, nor can we speak to what may or may not happen to the shares after your current account converts to Schwab. We need to get in front of this rather than have our shares dumped. This is shady. And Daniel added 2 screenshots. And I want to show you first of all this one. This is the letter from TDA Ameritrade, as you can see on the bottom of the screen. And let me quote to this. Schwab does have the right to remove worthless shares as stated in the client agreement. You can also find more details online at schwab.com. However, that doesn't mean that we will always remove them. And this is quite scary part because NextBridge hydrocarbon shares doesn't have the value that is connected to this QSIP number. But let me show you another letter, and here you can see that this letter was written just yesterday, and it says, "Thank you for allowing me to assist you today. You recently requested correspondence confirming the future status of your shares of QSIP, this is the QSIP number. Regrettably, we are not unable to confirm or guarantee future share status, nor we can speak to what may or may not happen with the shares after your account converts to Charles Schwab." And this is another quite scary part. And why I'm showing you these letters, these 2 letters? It is quite simple. Charles Schwab is one of the biggest broker dealers, and if Charles Schwab doesn't know what to expect from this so-called worthless shares, this means it is a pure evidence that there is a huge mess behind the scenes. And Paul T wrote this: other MMTLP shareholders had no issues, to my understanding, with the migration from TD Ameritrade to Schwab. I am slated to migrate next month. And let me show you another tweet that was written by Paul just 1 hour ago. And he wrote, "This should put everyone's mind at ease regarding the Schwab migration." And he refers to the tweet that was written by Goodsey 2 hours ago. "My shares now at Schwab transferred from TD Ameritrade. They have a cost basis as well." This means in most cases these shares should have some value inside the Charles Schwab broker dealer, and if it is the case, definitely nothing to worry about the deletion of these shares from your broker dealer's account. So let me show you several steps that are improving the current status of the situation around the fair markets. And this is the news that I covered just about a week ago, and it is basically a judge's decision, and it says broker dealers can be held primarily liable for failing to fulfill their gatekeeping responsibilities of monitoring their clients' trading activities. And let me quote to this: "This decision is a clear and unambiguous warning to broker dealers that unless they fulfill their gatekeeper responsibilities of monitoring their customers' trading, they can be held primarily liable for their clients' manipulative conduct. brokers can no longer claim that they are not liable for their customers' trading activities because they are only following their directions. A broker can now be held primarily liable under the federal securities laws when they recklessly fail to monitor, detect, and prevent the manipulative or fraudulent trading of their customers. And this is a very important step towards the fair markets, because let me show you this. We are on Rare DD official Twitter account, and he's done again amazing due diligence. He wrote this tweet 16 hours ago. Look at how the financials of our Rubinstein's GTS securities have dramatically increased since Cam Funkhoster retired from FINRA at the end of 2019. It's as if they were given a license to steal. And let me show you these several screenshots. So this is the statement of financial condition of GTS securities, and the date is December 31st, 2019. As you can see, they had total assets of $753.2 million. Let me switch to next year. The same statement, but December 31st, 2020. And the total assets for now, $7.38 billion. So huge increase of about 10 folds. Next one, December 2021. $10.339 billion. And how it is even possible? And let me show you this. Again, the first picture. Here you can see the liabilities. Securities sold but not yet purchased at a fair value. And here you can see the number, $615.154 million. And it is the majority of their liabilities. Next one. Securities sold but not yet purchased at a fair value. $7.112 billion. So this means GTS securities sold a lot of shares, but they didn't purchase them. And as you can see, they haven't purchased yet even in 2021. But this number became even higher, $10.014 billion. And this is a pure evidence that Ari Rubinstein is stealing from the stock market, and he has a wild card from authorities. That is why FINRA and SEC are trying to stonewall our efforts to release the blue sheets. And this is terrible. So let me show you another evidence of illegal activity. The most recent activity of TPST ticker symbol. And Anna Trades wrote this. MMTLP call to action. Please share this with all congressional offices. This is proof the US financial markets are full of counterfeit shares. Congress must act. TPST is working on a cure for liver cancer. How is this possible? 171.08 million shares traded today, and yet only 13.32 million shares are issued by the company. No wonder we don't have a cure for cancer. The SEC has proposed 4 bills to stop this financial terrorist. Patrick McHenry, please support these bills and support a subpoena for the MMTLP blue sheet data and the aggregate audited share count. These hedge fund criminals are stealing trillions from your constituents. MMTLP investors have suffered for over 10 months. Please stand with your constituents. We are not going away. And let me show you this ticker symbol in details. This is the chart, this is the price chart, and this company grew for last day alone for more than 3,500%. And here you can see the volume. It is the last day volume, 173 million shares. And the share float is only 7.678 million shares. This means the volume is more than 22 folds higher than the total share float. And guys, it is really impossible to change 22 hands for each share in a matter of just one day. It is really mind-blowing. So let me show you quite good news for intrinsic value of NextBridge hydrocarbon shares. C-Plant wrote this tweet 16 hours ago, and it is the P5 form. And he wrote, NBH, P5 form now submitted, and wells 6 and 7 are now approved. Happy drilling day, and for you naysayers, suck on this. And here's this document, and as you can see, these two latest wells were submitted on September 27th, and they were approved on October the 10th. And all of these wells have a approved status, and this means this document drastically improves the intrinsic value of NextBridge hydrocarbon shares, and this is a really good news. On top of that, let me show you this tweet. It is basically a call to action from one of our community members, and Junk Savvy reposted this tweet from Sensei, and Sensei wrote this: going to need the MMTLP community's help. We have a partial unredacted email that is only showing a small batch of FOIA emails. Not sure why. Need help in finding out who this is. CHRI@sec.gov. I count 30 to 31 characters just before CHRI. And here's two headers of the FOIA letters. As you can see, it is basically one letter but from two sources. It was written by Sam Dreddy to several unknown people. And right here, as you can see, this email is completely blacked out, but here we have 4 characters in this address. And guys, please, if you know who is this person, contact to Sensei and give this information to him. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.